And here's me again. It is that time again to play more Gator game because Gator game's good, and I just want to know what's gonna happen. I'm looking forward to see how the relationship between Ben and Mia will be now, since we saw that Mia literally wants to kill Olivia and Inko. And since Ben and Inko are friends and all, I wonder how how Mia is gonna play out now with this, with basically not wanting her boyfriend, to hang out with the men that she wants to kill. So let's see what happens. Also, I'm eating chocolate. So don't mind me. I'm eat. Mm, mm, oh, mm, mm, delicious. It's been about a week since the typhoon. The days after were surreal, with how things just realign with the old schedule. Yarakan was serious when he told Olivia to keep off that wrist. He effectively banned her from painting until it got better. Meaning all week I have been doing our work as a group. It was exhausting. Oh! Well, there you go, Olivia on the metro with us now. But today I'm pretty excited. For the first time, Olivia is actually joining me on the metro. We are headed for the city. It's going to be a bit of a trip. For the last several nights, Olivia has been using my inbox to start sketching ideas while her wrist heals. On Thursday, she even attempted sending a few left-handed sketches, but gave up after the third or fourth malformed red. Then listed a game-changing invention through our group chat. Her uncle has some business in the city, and he told her she can do something with the time since it's her car. So she invited the rest of us to join her for lunch at a fancy place. It's got us pretty thrilled. It's got me pretty thrilled. Olivia understood the order to stay off her hand, but that doesn't make her less manic about wanting to go back into painting. Why do you agree if you don't want to go? Well, a trip to the city won't suck so bad if you're there. Even if really, even if I really want to start the painting. You're almost done healing. It won't be much longer. Much. It won't be much longer. I know it. But Yarakan said you should at least wait for Monday. Yeah, that too. Besides, I don't want to be around Damien while he's. Poor guy looked positively miserable when I picked up Olivia up. He was pale and shaking, and the floor between his feet was left bubbling after a particular powerful sneeze. Has it ever been that bad? It happens like once a year. It's one reason why we don't share a room. One moment he's fine, the next he's inebriated. This car is weird. You ride this every day? Yep, this is even my seat. Right next to the folding accessibility seat? What? Did you start accounting for me before we even met? Huh, maybe I did. She mouthed something and rose her eyes, but there's a clear smile after as she goes back to watching the passing buildings. I want more chocolate, people. Mm. 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 Sorry, but again, I'm hungry for some chocolate, so don't mind me. Compared to a car ride together, this felt a little more intimate. Even if there were more people in close proximity, none of them paid us any mind, just Olivia and I. Several stations later, the metro grinds to a halt at our stop. Alright, you ready? Yeah. Olivia shoos my hand away when I go to help her out the metro. We step out in the chill air of the city. I'm already getting goosebumps. That cold front is really making itself known. We should find Liz quickly before Olivia starts shivering. Are you seeing a long, big green neck anywhere? None that I know of. Great, that sounds awesome. We look all around through the alleyway into the closest shops. Maybe she's in the bathroom? I had to wait around, but I don't want to make Olivia wait out in the cold. Did we go to the wrong stop? Just text her already. Crap, right, I'm dumb. Leash. What the hey? Where you go? Ah, there she is. A moment later, her head ropes out of the door, out the door of a nearby coffee shop, followed by the rest of her. Hey, Inko, glad you guys could make it. Yeah, I just got confused. Didn't know you be in the cafe there. Really? I have been there the whole time. I messaged Damien. I went into to skip the cold and where's Damien? Oh man, he got nasty sick right before we left. He couldn't make it. But is he fine? He'll be fine, I think. Okay. Alright. Well, that just throws a wrench into all my plans now, doesn't it? We can still have fun without him, right? Yeah, I know. It was just... Well, I was hoping between the four of us, it would be like a double date. Yay! There we go, Liz. Double date. Huh? Yeah, Damien and me, you and Inko, all together for a fancy lunch. Liz, Olivia and I aren't... Oh. I'm sorry, I just assumed... Boy, this is embarrassing. Whole day seems like everything's going wrong for me. It's fine. Yeah, well, we can still have a good time. I'm still having lunch with friends. I'm sorry you guys will love it too. Come on. Liz lights up through the streets, pointing out our destination when it comes into view through the towering skyscrapers. The building is more akin to a narrow spike aimed skyward, with a large disc-like room built near the tip. And you see that space near the top? It's a restaurant. They built it in a way that the whole thing slowly rotates, so your view changes while you eat. You can see the whole city, the ocean, even the mountains. What? I have gone here with my parents all the time as a kid. I have gone here with my parents all the time as a kid, and I always daydream about bringing friends and important guests there and, well, business type of stuff. This would be my first time on my own. Well, yeah. You see, there's even a... What? Hold it. We lost Olivia. We turn out to check out our arrogant Gator friend, who's a bit farther behind and grimacing. She comes slowly rolling in, fighting to hide the slightly wince every time she pushes herself. Oh, sorry. It's fine. You sure you don't want help? I I can manage on my own. Please. Alright, you wanna lead the way? Alright. It's that space needle looking place, right? She rolls ahead. Liz and I follow behind, continuing our conversation. The restaurant is an impressive spire, with the actual sitting are 30 floors or so up. After Liz verifies her reservation, we are led into a special elevator with a glass front. After a minute or so of rising above the city, we stop and the doors slide open to reveal the restaurant. I wonder if Olivia has like a fear of heights because she was like rolling away from the place, Hmm. 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 Once again, the music that is on this game is cool. Very upbeat, should I say. It's a circular room with the sitting by the windows and an inner ring for bars and the kitchen making up the center.
Here's hoping I don't lose my voice.
Hey, hello, our favorite Olivia and Mia voice. Hi, MJ.
Yay!
So don't worry, MJ. For now, at least there's only Olivia. So I have Inko and Liz. So your voice is gonna be saved, at least for now.
Okay, that's good.
Definitely a carefully. They're also right now they're on a restaurant, and apparently Damien is sick. So it's only these three characters for now.
Okay.
Definitely a careful crafted place. I wonder if it'd be the kind of place my parents would bring me to. A waitress greet us and lead us to a table by the windows. One of the seats closest to the window is moved so Olivia's wheelchair can fit by the table. She approaches the space and stops. Oh boy, Olivia's afraid of heights. She's looking down, out the window.
Can we switch seats?
Afraid of heights?
Shut.
Alright. I oblige, shifting the seat over so she sits instead by the island. Quite a view, huh? I can see why it make you squeamish, Olivia. Heights also scare the living daylights out of me.
What is she?
What? Are you afraid of heights, Liz? I mean, with the neck of yours, it's always everything is like very high, Well, yeah, isn't everyone? What?
Doesn't make any goddamn sense, Liz. Your head hangs 3 stories above your shoulders and heights scare you?
Look, acrophobia is the irrational fear of heights, okay? So of course it doesn't make sense, but still.
Whatever. Heights suck, we can agree on that at least.
So, what do you think? It's very nice. I can see why you wanted to come here. Liz nods. My family usually comes here once a year. Uncle Ferris has to remember to bring along a letter from the owner saying he's fine to let in, that he won't bring the whole tower down.
bisque.
Olivia's looking into the menus. Right, we are here to eat. Lobster biscuit? It's lobster tail in a creamy kind of soup.
Why not call it lobster soup? Bisque is a stupid word.
I look down at the menu myself. There's all your standard options between pastas, sandwiches, cuts of meat, some weird novelty things, but I actually like trying those. I guess I'll have... Oh shit!
Ooh, we got a whole bunch of different.
Okay, so we got double tropical
Double
cheeseburger
chocolate cheeseburger
with pineapple sauce, chicken pizza. The chicken is the crust.
What?
Entire
leg of cow.
Carnivore section.
Carnivore section.
Same with
Amy's with Olivia.
Volcadero kebab. The wooden steak
Wooden
is...
steak is carved like the restaurant.
Yeah.
What on earth?
I don't personally, MJ, I don't think this choices matters. If I say so myself.
I don't think it does. You want the burger?
I'll go for the pizza though.
The pizza's nice. You can't go wrong with pizza, even if the crust has chicken in it.
Yeah.
You sure?
With onion rings. If you want it, I'm buying. They serve breakfast all day too. I'm going with their pancake platter. Question: do I do you think I do a good Liz voice? Because ever since
she does. She sounds cute.
She sounds what?
She sounds cute.
Thank you. Ever since this game was announced and I played the demo, which Liz was also a character that was there, I was like, okay, I need to prepare my vocal cords because I really want to voice Liz. Liz waves a waitress over and we give our orders. Nostalgia pick? You got me. It takes me way back. She stares out the window. Oh, what the fuck is going on, MJ, on the background of your phone? It feels like someone's like trying to kill a mosquito on the table.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds like someone
What it sounds like?
Yeah, it sounds like someone's slapping a window and because they saw a mosquito.
That is weird. I'm not doing any of that.
Strange. I look out at the horizon as well. The view has shifted a bit to show the mountains. We all look out for a long while. Maybe a little too long. Ordinarily, this would be around the time Damien would say something that kept the conversation going. Hey, Damien would be like, "Hey dudes, do you think if I jump here, do you think I can survive this fall?"
He would try.
Yeah. Alright, he's usually the one bringing us all together. Yeah, it's strange to think about it, but Liz and Olivia aren't really more than acquaintances. But during lunch, it's Damien that always makes sure everyone else is included in the conversation. I mean, let's be frankly honest, who doesn't want a himbo friend like Damien?
Yeah, come on.
Nothing comes to mind. I don't think I ought to make a good Damien. You're not himbo enough, Inko. One moment, please. I ring Damien up in the hallway. He's sick, yes, but hopefully he'll have something for me to use. If he picks up, please. Oh shit! It's his little brother, Vinny. Okay. Do you want to do Vinny or I do Vinny?
You can do Vinny if you want to.
Okay. Yellow. Vinny, I want to talk to Damien. Nah, he's out right now. Mom's with him in the backyard. He's puking his guts out into a bucket. Thank you, Vinny. I don't need that information, but thank you regardless. Why? Pest control guys buy it from us for $50. Gross.
What the fuck?
What do you want him for? I can tell you when he comes back in. Oh, why not? I want to know how he always keeps our friend group so lively. Like, I was considered small talk, just bringing up movies or something. Ew, no, movies sucks. Nobody actually likes them. What? What? I'm playing Fortnite.
I'm playing Fortnite.
Man, I'm playing Fortnite. I'll turn it down so you can hear me. I heard what you said. It was just dumb. What was it? Yeah. There's a pause for a moment. Movies always sucked. Like they started in black and white and without sound, and they never really got better. Vinny's literally
Wow.
Vinny's literally gonna be like movie critic. It's literally gonna become like MJ, have you watched the show The Critic? Or heard about the show The Critic?
I've heard about it and I've seen like clips of it, but I haven't watched like the show in full.
Yeah, Vinny's literally the protagonist of the show. Even when they peaked in the 70s, they only barely became watchable. Have you ever even watched The Godfather? That made me watch that stuff and it just sucked. No,
Wow.
you probably just didn't get it. That explained the whole plot to me, ins and out, and it really was just me trash. That movie won awards. You can just call it trash. Yeah, I can. Movies are just a trash genre of content. Even the best ones are usually just polished turds that waste your time. Good lord, this kid is sassy. Okay then, what's a good movie?
Oh my god!
Ever heard of Mr. Beast? How about Storytime Animations? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm
Doesn't
not.
have Mr. Beast shirt on.
Yeah, you know, the logo of Mr. Beast here. I'm not. Any popular content on New Snoop provides me more value for your time than the classics that you old people fall over, and it still sucks. Those are...
He's calling him old?
Boomerang. Those aren't
in school. You know what?
Those aren't even movies. They move and I watch them. Not my point, you troglodyte. As if you could ever think of comparing that slop to the likes of Star Wars, The Godfather, Blade Runner 2049. Movies are one massive pile of doo-doo fart, but even it can sometimes make something mediocre. These are billion-dollar franchises. Millions of people would disagree with this deranged nonsense. Doo-doo fart. Oh my god, you little... Oh no! Uh-oh. Listen, you little chump. Next time I see you, I'm going to wring your little neck like a wash rag. What? Who is this? Shit. Calm down. Kill him later. Nuts. I didn't get the advice. And then Ingo decided not to have any kids. I soaked back to my seat and slumped down, catching my breath.
Whoa, you alright? Your eye is twitching.
I don't think I ever been more angry in my life.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. I rubbed the tension from my face. Fine, I can be a good Damien all by myself. So, Liz? Yeah? You mentioned when we first met you wanted to be an art dealer, getting the right people the right paintings, right? How's that going? Oh boy, we're gonna have some list lore now.
Oh, nice, nice.
Oh, yeah, it's going great. I just got accepted to Marshland U, actually. Oh snap. Yeah, I finally got everything all worked out for myself. I'm going to hit the ground running once I graduate. That's pretty cool. I'm still figuring out things out. You too, right, Olivia?
I'm only got short-term goals right now.
Short-term girls.
Yeah, my bad. But I am interested in what Liz was talking about.
Right. I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem for Olivia to replace the stolen painting. But what was annoying was having to contact the treasury and administration about the broken cabinet. I mean, what even happened? Whoever did it, I wish they could have dealt with Mrs. Scaler's neurotic tantrum the way I did. We are still finding glass shards all over the floor, and I get screamed at as if I'm the one responsible for it. Scaler needs to put the coffee mug down sometimes. Jeez. It's not a problem anymore. We have already ordered a new display. It should be installed next month. Oh, I got off track. What were we talking about again?
The art dealing thing. I'm actually interested.
Oh well, the plan is to be able to open my own business. I'll start online and work my way up to having a physical location. Uncle Varys told me he's willing to help me figure out the legal part of it. I have already got a few connections, some people that might be interested in being involved that run some pretty decent prices. For me, I mean. I'll be selling my own works too. I've got even better at painting since the start of the year. Have you noticed? I think you have, yeah. Although since I'm no artist, I would admit some of the details are probably lost on me. Liz nods. Maybe I'll buy one sometime. You're giving me a discount, right? Huh, maybe. Olivia, have you painted anything good recently? Oh, sorry.
It's fine. Well, I got one I really want to be doing.
Why don't you?
Because I got dragged here instead.
Dang it, Olivia.
I mean, nothing, I'm mad.
Liz looks like she wants to say something. The thought dies on her tongue. Yeah. The conversation and temptation, thankfully, gets interrupted as our food arrives. The social media influencer in me itches to take a photo of each plate, especially with how good the presentation is. Dang, I should have brought my camera along with me. Wait, I have my phone! Say, Olivia! I turned just in time to see her clamp her jaw on the hunk of the meat, tearing right off the bone.
Huh?
Never mind. How does it taste? She takes a moment to chew her food before setting down the hatch, then smiling as she gives me a greasy thumbs up. Liz chuckles from Olivia's good review as she lowers her head to get the first bite of her pancakes. Give that her neck is making movement equivalent to doing the happy dance. I'm guessing the pancakes are good here.
Is it so crumble?
My view had changed again, and now having noticed it, I could almost feel the slow rotation of the room. I savor my onion rings while watching Volcadera Bluffs pan right by us, taking the amazing view. My thoughts reach out for my camera, already calculating the restaurant's rotation with the proper setting to capture the full 360 panorama I could achieve. And a separate section of my mind recalls the other panoramic of the city I saw, the one that is now nothing more but shredded debris.
Say, Liz.
The broadcaster took a moment to respond as she attempted to cram her snout into her glass of water. Stupid glass, no straw. Yeah?
So, you mentioned all about wanting to be an art dealer and being part of that system. I guess it could be cool if we worked together.
Come again?
I don't know, it just seemed like a decent idea.
No, I get you. Now it's Liz's turn to pause from her food, sit upright and carefully tap the napkin on her closed lips. Maybe, but I don't think you want that, honestly.
No, that'd be cool, I'd like that.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I'm not sure.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this whole thing off the ground on my own. Without others' help, right? Like how you feel about your art stuff.
It's different.
The point is, it's important to me that my start is as self-sustaining as possible.
But you just said you had connections and your uncle.
Yeah, family and such, not, Olivia raises that iconic eyebrow.
Friends? Or is it just me?
Olivia, don't even start to make a scene. I have to do something. Olivia, Liz, come on, guys. Can we finish lunch first? Shh.
Why am I making a scene, Liz? I'm just curious about your life for once.
Well, not like this then. I'd rather you go back to giving me the silent treatment. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done?
What's your deal?
Boy, are we gonna see Liz angry?
Uh-oh. Damien and Iko want us to be friends. Here I am actually trying, and what? Am I not worthy enough for your stuck-up?
You didn't want my friendship before, or Damien's for years. It just sounds a bit like you just want to be friends now because you can get something out of it. I want to be friends, just not like that.
I thought things would finally start getting good.
Olivia, there's lots of people less fortunate than you. You have the support of your friends, all the offers. You can't blame me if you just ignore both. Liz, let me finish, please. I'm not mad. I envy you, I admit it. Anyone would, effortlessly getting that attention and help. I know it's wrong, but that's what I've been thinking for a while. I see all these things you have available to you all these years, and you just take them for granted. I just think it's a wasteful way to live.
Sorry. I appreciate you guys.
Oh, oh shit.
Oh shit!
telling me to my face how you'd rather to be elsewhere and not here while eating at my expense? You know what, Olivia? This is the most nice I can do for you at the moment, because you really don't deserve anything else. Liz!
Uh-oh.
Liz claps a hand over her mouth. Olivia doesn't respond. She looks down at her plate.
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
She pushes herself away from the table and through the aisle. Oh no. I'm sorry, Liz. I didn't mean to snap. It's alright. Once Olivia gets back, you can apologize. No, I don't think I can. After everything, I think I deserve that much. Good God. The brief was just to get this two talking and have a good time, and it's like a grenade was thrown to the table. Wow, I am a terrible fucking Damien, let me tell you. Liz? Yeah? Why didn't work? Why didn't what work? I know you two aren't on the greatest terms, so I tried to keep conversation going. So it wouldn't get awkward and nobody would get left out like Damien does. I feel like this is somehow my fault. But how? I did everything I was supposed to. I don't think you did anything wrong. Why does this never happen around Damien? Good question. I don't know. Liz picks at her plate, popping the yolk on her over easy egg. She's probably not in the mood if I push any further. Instead, anything I want to say right now. Olivia wouldn't like me prodding right now either. There's no options. I tried to think of something to do, but nothing. I can't think of doing anything at all. Not without making someone uncomfortable or worse, getting them mad at me. And I have never even anticipated something like this happening. It's frustrating. I can't do anything, but I can't do nothing, obviously. Not if I want to smooth things over. Right now, Olivia's in the bathroom. She's actually just fooling around the hallway. But the point is the two are separated. I can work something out. Should I keep trying then? I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable. I think I'd rather you didn't. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Come on,
This
Liz.
might be important.
Come on, Liz, help me out here. Ask Liz for help. How does she know how to deal with avoiding upsetting others? Go find Olivia. Shit, man. Personally,
These are all good choices.
Personally, I would go either for one or two. Because I don't know, go find Olivia and just
one or two.
I don't know, because I don't think just going find Olivia and all would be great, because Liz is also...
finding Olivia might seem like you're brushing her off.
Yeah, you brush Liz off.
Maybe the first one. Maybe the first one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
the second one seems to be the same thing, but a little bit more descriptive, though. So maybe we could do two. Like 1 or 2 seems good.
I don't know. I feel like 1 is a little more like trying to push Liz and not doing like naturally. Just trying to force Liz to help me out.
Two then. I vote for 2.
Yeah, let's go for this. 2. Liz? Yeah. Could it be the case that doing what you're supposed to doesn't always work? That a trick question? Of course it isn't. Is that what you're thinking? Well, you guys got in an argument over it. Olivia got hurt over it. I feel a bit responsible. Nonsense. This stupid stuff is our own petty squabble. Well, I want to do something to fix it. Well, I have an idea what to do. thing is, I really don't want to upset anyone. Or worse, get them mad at me. You only want to do things that others will support them. Yeah, but here, it's not an option, I don't think. It's a catch-22, sure. You're great with people. You're on the school council, probably have lots of arguments there. Like you wouldn't believe it. What do you do then? Liz looks out the window. Yeah, guess that's a good question to ask. Well, here's how I see it. If I have something that needs saying, I'll just say it. It doesn't matter how others think in that case. Some things you just have to be cool with. That's just how some things are. Oh. Sorry if that's not the answer you were looking for. No, it was good. I appreciate your perspective. It's actually a good example of itself. I think it's what I need to hear. Huh. That's a good way to put it. Thanks for advice. I'll try to make things right once Olivia gets back. Sure. I focus on my food and what I will say while we wait for Olivia's return. Liz offers to trade her bacon stripes for a few onion rings. Sucker! Finally, Olivia comes rolling back to the table. Did you say it?
Yeah, I said, I'm back.
Because it cut it out a little.
Aw, damn.
Hey, you were gone for a while.
Yeah. Things cool here now.
I was actually about to say something about it to resolve everything. Oh, here it goes again.
I think the top choice might be the one that, prevents like another argument, because if you choose one side or the other, they might fight again.
Shit, yeah. But then again, who was right or who is wrong on their argument, where no one was right or wrong?
I mean, I do think Olivia might have been like more in the wrong because she's the one who kind of sort of acted ungrateful during this whole situation, but
I don't know, because if we say I can decide who is right, you're my friends. I don't know. It feels like I don't know, but it kind of gives me the vibes that it's not gonna resolve anything.
yeah, it might not. Then maybe we have to call Olivia out again? I don't know.
So, yeah, this is a goddamn difficult decision. Jesus Christ.
This is a tough one.
This is a tough one indeed. Oh god, I'm either second or first, because I don't think Olivia was right, because she's the one that kind of started the argument.
Yeah, she started the fight.
So what do, MG? What do?
You want to try for the second one?
Yeah.
Hope Olivia doesn't get upset again.
Let's go. Olivia, you really did hurt Liz's feelings when you said you'd rather not to be here. After all she's done to make this trip happen. And it is true you have been like this for a while. You said you had an inferior complex regarding Liz, how much better than you think she is. But it shouldn't say anything regards to your painting skill or how you deal with your friends. We have made great progress since, and while Liz said you wasn't called for, but you really should take others' feelings into account more, like how we do for you. You can't just be toughless like you have been, yeah? Oh fuck.
Oh, she looks a little angry. Oh no, she looks angry? Okay, whatever.
So we're good?
Sure.
Thank you, Uncle. Oh no, I think... Now that went terrible.
I don't know. She made that funny squint, but she looked a little pissed.
Yeah, that went much better than expected. After things settled down, we finished off our meals. Well, Olivia finished our meals. Liz had noticed first when one of her whole pancakes seemed to vanish, and I found my onion ring pile was looking smaller by the minute. Looking
Oh no,
Oli-
she's stress eating.
yeah, looking Olivia's way, she simply waved at us with the most bizarre concoction of onion rings, flapjacks, syrup, and biff on her plate.
What? I'll make you guys better food than this later.
The theft of our food stopped shortly after, and thought the portions had diminished. We were all thoroughly satisfied with the meal. I offered to pay, or at least pitch in with the check, but Liz refused. She insisted that it was her idea to begin with. But I had always figured out it was the men's place to pay for a date, and this was a date, kinda. Neither of our hands lifted from the tiny leather booklet, and I don't know how long we spent playing tug of war over it. Olivia at least found it amusing, even recording our stare down on her phone. The victory was mine, as I managed to palm my debit card through the waiters before Liz could give her back the bill booklet. With that done, all that was left for us here was making the most of the view. Olivia led the way to the observation deck on the floor beneath the restaurant, and she immediately regretted as the blast of cold air even had me shiver a bit. The altitude plus the late fall weather meant the deck was mostly clear of guests, but the view was easily worth the cold as I made a mental note to come back here one day with my DSLR. We slowly moved to the railing so we can fully take in the skyline from the bluffs and out toward the ocean, along with the city's skyscrapers that were dwarfed by the spire. And as I scan over, I doubled down on the mental note, because seeing Olivia's silhouette by this beautiful view is... I don't get how you two can stand this temperature. Liz doesn't look that cold. All she's doing is rubbing her arms in a theatrical manner. I'm gonna be by the elevator, guys, okay? Her heads move next to Olivia, and there's hush whispers between them. There
Okay,
we
they're
go.
both smiling, so that might be good.
Finally, Liz's body turns and leaves, her head falling shortly after a while with a beaming smile. Olivia? Her eyes remain on the horizon. It is a little colder though, as Olivia's face slowly turning red. Something up?
Well,
Her eyes trailed up. Her eyes trailed down, and her what?
I can hear the husky.
The fucking husky talk here in the background. Shut up! Her eyes trail down and her hands raise up until she's carefully examining her wrists. I watch as she carefully tests her hands, wincing occasionally as she slowly flexes and rotates her hands. Oh, I think that's there's
a typo, I think.
Yeah, about the painting, about he painting. Not until you're better.
I know. I've been thinking about it. I'm going to be way out of practice with no better.
So you're going to practice. She smiles as she turns to me, probably excited about the prospect of starting work on that soon.
I have the mental image for it in my mind and everything.
Her smile lenses though, and her tone becomes uneasy.
just want to make it perfect. I have the mental image, but I won't have the skill. Plus, between the carpal tunnel and rushing out all those pieces for Mia,
I think I understand what she's getting at, but her smile's back again.
once I can paint again, I need time for practice. I want to show Mr. Yadakan the greatest piece I can create.
Do you need anything? My words cut my thoughts off.
No, I have all the paint and...
No, I mean, do you need any help with your practice? Her face glows red again.
maybe.
Well, I don't know how much help I can be, what with my complete lack of painting talent. But otherwise, yeah, I'll do whatever I can for you, Olivia. I promise. I submit with a smile and a thumbs up.
Ooh, someone joined.
Who comes here?
Hi!
Oh, hi, Pocho.
It's Pocho.
It's Pocho.
Thanks. Olivia and Liz had a fight.
Yeah, we saw Liz angry for the very first time. It was scary. I think we only stood out on the view deck for a few more minutes. After a particularly cold draft had swept over us, Olivia figured she had enough of the chilly air here. We made our way back inside to the elevator station where Liz was standing idly. She and Olivia look at each other for a moment. And now kiss. The two
Well,
held...
they're happy again, so...
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we might have lost points with Olivia. Maybe. The two held their stare locked. Yeah. The two held their stare locked in on each other for about half a minute before Olivia looked to decide. So, what else is there to do here? A lot, evidently. Once we had got back to terra firma, Liz had taken up herself to walk us around the entire block. The whole area was like a miniature theme park with a lot of street vendors selling tourist trap gifts. Spent the rest of the day just wandering the city park here, enjoying the late fall day to the best we could. Eventually, as the sun sunk below the horizon, Mr. Farias found us. I had forgotten that we come here in the first place because of a business meeting of his. Liz and him waved us goodbye as they broke away and headed for the parking lot. While I pushed a very tired Gator girl to the metro station. I don't think she minded much, honestly, as she clutched her tail to her chest and used it to make it as a makeshift pillow. She looks so sweet like that, as a perfect background for my phone. She must never learn of this though, because I don't think I'd survive. But it would be worth it. After going home that night, Olivia texted me all night and well into the morning. We ended up talking about all sorts of things: Mia, our art, various shows, just about everything. Never seen her that excited before. For someone with sore hands, she sure types fast. And for someone that doesn't much like talking at all, she sure types a lot. I certainly can't keep up. And when she didn't want to talk, she sent me more doodles and sketches. Sleep wasn't really an option on my end either. And Gut's doodle ventures were quite entertaining to read. Since then, we have been texting more every night. Not as much, since I do need my sleep. But right now I'm just waiting for art class to end. Mr. Triggums is apparently one of those substitutes that demands complete silence until class is over, but doesn't care beyond that. So even though I'm sitting about 2 feet away from Olivia, we're having to text each other. She's quite a solid storyteller with these doodles. like right now, as I try to keep up with the tale of Guts riding at. What's he writing again? Okay, MJ, you gotta read the phone text.
Yeah, I'm reading it. He's piloting the main golem from Gundam Finn.
A giant robot from one of those shows she's been wanting us to watch together. I mean, we would. I totally want to. Just Olivia and I sitting side by side on my couch. Maybe as we are getting tired, we start leaning against each other. I could even off to keep her clatter. Whoops! Catch my phone on the precipice of precipice of my desk. I see that Olivia has sent me an even more detailed version of the previous Guts drawing.
The meme. And this is why, for how dumb as it is, Finn is still fun to watch.
I don't get it.
You almost didn't get your phone just now. If you'd watch it, you would.
Olivia is literally me. I mean, minus the wheelchair.
It's like, get into the show, man. Memes.
Memes. One day, maybe. Memes. Though only if it's with her.
One day, yes. Ah, crap, teacher. Don't wanna lose my phone.
Okay. After a couple minutes without any alerts, I accept that the Gator Girl really is done for now. With a quick look at the clock on the wall, I figure I got a few more minutes before I absolutely must hide my own phone. Yalakon's been out for a week and a half, so we have been stuck with Mr. Trigums. Apparently he doesn't like electives. I swipe back, looking through the pieces she sent me over the last couple hours. A lot of the references go over my head, but the few that don't earn a hearty chuckle from me. Then there's the more detailed ones, the drawings that be good enough to actually render. I smile as I save those. I've been meaning to ask if she finished one back when she started doing this, but I never got around to it. Simply saving it in a folder that's grown to a couple dozen now. Brrr. Would Jerome Clarkson please come to the office? Would Jerome Clarkson please come to the office? Thank you. Brrr. The announcement makes me nearly drop my phone again. They be going on all morning, just calling random students to the office. A buzz from my phone has checked me again to see another message from the Gator Girl.
Never mind. He's just acting weird today.
Weird. I look at our substitute. Mr. Trigums isn't paying attention to any of us. In fact, he's just kinda looking through the desk he sat at. Weird. Same here. Think it has to do with the office thing?
No. Was thinking it was maybe the short day, maybe.
That was another thing. I think in the entire class realized something was up with how fast class peers were going today. My phone! Ah, man. I look at my phone on the floor, the corner of the screen chipped away. Ah, poor Inko. Picking up back before any of my classmates can step on their way to lunch. I also just noticed that Ben wasn't here in class either.
Uh-oh. Hurry up. Short day means lunch is earlier.
Heading to the lunch, I realize that I'm actually not that hungry. Strange, but I guess it's an internal clock thing. I'm just so used to eating at the same time every day. Oh, it's winter. Looks like I'm not the only one, as the usual war zone in the cafeteria has expanded to spill into the surrounding hallways. It's loud enough to even cover up the continuing announcements. Urkel, thank you. Mostly. I'm a pretty good at waving through the chaos relatively unscathed. But man, these guys have way too much energy. What they're even fighting about. But as always, the table in the back is left alone. Oh, look, he's steaming again. Also, so Olivia's. Wait a minute, is Olivia with these. With like those. You know.
She has like the little thing. She has like a little wand that has like the grappler hook, like grabbing stuff.
Yeah, the ones with like
That's what it
teeth and
looks
all.
like. Yeah.
Oh, again, looks silly, but cool. Damien is shattering loudly about his days so far to Olivia, who's occasionally poking Liz across the table with a toy claw hand. Liz flails her arm around to shoo away the offending poke, but never bothers to crane her neck down from the rafters. She perks up when she sees me.
Yeah, it's Inca.
Hey, what's going on at Olive Garden today? Olive Garden.
Whack this nugget.
The meter 6 falls on my head. Ah! It's just a joke, a quip.
How long did it take you to come up with that one?
It was about 2 in the morning last night.
Whack him again.
Hey!
Best $10 I've ever spent.
It looks a little familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought when I saw it. Just like the real one should bully you for saying dumb stuff.
It's literally a Mia one. Yep. Bite me. Nyak, 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 nyak. She makes the head gnaw on my face a little. Olivia, you're a goof.
Yes.
I will go sit somewhere else.
Do it. I got a new friend right here. Oh wow. I have an actual friend that isn't addicted to makeup pheromones. That makes me so happy. Your ventriloquism needs a little bit of work.
I still think it's a little weird.
Oh, live a little.
Say, you guys aren't eating either?
It's too early. I'll just eat when I get home. The lunch ladies don't really try on half days.
Don't they not try normally?
The difference makes itself known. I was out for like a week. I'm just gonna steal some of whatever Olivia makes later. Get your own. I've changed my mind. She has too much power. This is great.
Olivia reaches over to Nolan and Damien again, and I snatch out of the air.
Ah, no.
I aim to hit right into Olivia's snout. Bullseye! It's clammed shut.
The evil is defeated.
Yeah!
Yay.
While I'm giggling like a schoolgirl, Olivia uses the chance to grab the hand back.
Fine. No more claw today.
She hastily stuffs the plastic toy in her backpack. After some more small talk, Damien's attention wanders towards Liz, who seems to be lost in thought.
Hey, Liz, what's in your head?
My neck, of course, Damien. Huh? Oh, I was just thinking about earlier today. I was talking to Principal Scaler this morning while running some errands for Stuco, and she was really out of it. Out of it? Yeah, like she didn't want to be here today. I tried to pry, but she clammed up. I never seen her like that before.
Must have drank bad coffee or something. I don't think that makes people sad. I can tell you from experience, it just makes you really have to.
Looks like I got a text. Liz pulls out her phone, craning her head down to get a better look at the screen. It's from Ben. Come, having a student council meeting. Huh. Normally it's a bit more formal than that. I guess since it's a half a day and all. Oh well, duty calls. Sorry for having to leave early, guys.
No worries, Liz. We can meet up after school.
Sounds good. I'll see you all later then. What would you guys want to do after school?
I don't know. Maybe we can hang out at my place. Too cold to get in the pool, but I'm sure we can think of something.
I look over to Olivia, who doesn't seem to have any objections to the idea, but no input of her own. Got any ideas, Liv?
We could doodle some stuff.
Like charades?
Yeah, make it to a game of sorts.
That sounds pretty fun, actually. Then I can really wipe the floor with Olivia.
Oh, save your breath, Nito. You know my stuff will own you and your chicken scratch.
Wanna bet?
Ha! That's a sucker bet!
Alright then, loser has to pay for the food.
Deal.
We shake hands, making the wager official. Would Olivia Halford please come to the office? Would Olivia Halford please come to the office? Thank you. Reg. The monotone voice of the intercom, combined with the strange atmosphere of the school, is starting to unnerve me. We all look at the Gator girl, who rolls her eyes and starts wheeling away from the table towards the exit. After she had left, everything felt more off. Lunch came to an end, and the school day was close to the same. Just a couple more periods before we can hang out somewhere with all the extra free time. I look at Olivia's desk, still empty 5 minutes into Brooklyn's class. I mean, yeah, she hates this class the most, but it's really become a habit at this point. Just like how it's become a habit for me to write an extra set of notes for Olivia. I look at the two mostly blank pages in front of me. Like with our other teachers, I know something's off with Proclin. She barely says anything, instead just asking us to read a chapter on the Great War. I do just as asked, and 5 pages in, I can see without a shadow of a doubt that it was the stupidest reason for a world war to break out. A bunch of European countries unhappy with being ruled by a bunch of other European empires deciding to revolt and dragging all their allies into the quagmire. I'm really struggling to make sense of the information, made worse with how outdated the textbooks are. Seriously, they're writing so bad it ought to be a crime. It uses pro-Gilded Age corporatism, the kind that generally believed that anything bigger than a gathering of 10 people was a form of humanism. With a sigh, I busy myself with taking notes for myself and Olivia. As I do, my eyes continue to wander the classroom. Everyone looks just as disinterested in the subject matter. I look over to Barkley, and she herself doesn't seem interested in the subject matter as well. In fact, she's just kinda staring off into space. Man, what the fuck is going on? It's,
Hmm.
it's highly unusual, considering how much emphasis she puts on proper class focus. Yet there she is, spacing out like she's no better than the teenagers she teaches on dating. I almost dare to raise my hand and ask her a question to snap her back to reality when the room speakers come to life. Rrr. Would Incognito please report to the office? Incognito, please report to the office. Thank you. Rrr. I look up to Miss Broccoli. I got called, but she's still the arbiter of who leaves her class and when. But she doesn't meet my eyes at all. If anything, it looks like she's actively trying to avoid eye contact. I pat my fingers and shuffle out of the classroom. All the while, the stares and murmurs from the other students grow even more intense. My mind immediately begins to wonder, why am I being summoned to the office? They sure are calling up a lot of people. Maybe it's related to 2 weeks ago? The only thing keeping me company on my march to the principal's office is the sound of rubber soils on title. They must spend a fortune on polishing these floors. It's not long before I notice another pair of footsteps coming from somewhere ahead of me. I squint my eyes, quickly recognize the figure that approaches. It's Ben. Oh dear. I guess the pseudo-cals wrapped up their meeting, though there's no sign of Liz anywhere. As the professor makes way closer, I notice he has a complicated expression on his face. Hey Ben, what's going on? He flinches as I call his name, and look around like a lost child before he spots me. We make eye contact for a few seconds, but he doesn't say anything. Everything alright, dude? Suddenly, he turns away and continues down the hall. Okay, I'm gonna give
His
a guess.
girlfriend is pissed. His girlfriend is
What's
pissed.
happened?
Or ex-girlfriend if they broke up. Like, she's angry.
I'm gonna give two guesses here. Either something bad happened to Mia, or it was Yadakan. Because Yadakan, he was not there on the school, because the substitute.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. A sinking feeling takes hold of my chest. I almost try to speak up and stop him, but can't think of anything to say. I guess I better get going. After another minute of walking, I reach the door of the principal's office and find it wide open. Come in. I step into the office and close the door behind me, following the source of the deep voice. Oh, it's Mr. Ferris, okay.
Oh, still man.
I realize now that I never seen the interior of the office before. It's fairly standard for an office. A long wooden desk, a filing cabinet, a few potted plants, and a couple of shelves for storing all sorts of things. However, in close inspection, I notice things looks like a little more disheveled than I expected. Monolith photos are strewn across the desk. One of the filing cabinet's drawers hangs open. The potted plants are either overrotted or wilting. Is this really Scalar's office? Mr. Nito! My attention is suddenly pulled away towards the hulking figure sitting behind the desk. I can only imagine what the office chair is going through right now. Sir, is everything alright? Have a seat, please. He moves to a small plastic chair on my side of the desk. How have you been, Ingo? Oh shit. I oblige his request, taking a seat and trying to suppress my anxiety. I think I'm doing well. He nods to himself, holding his eye closed. That's good to hear. The whale looks down an open folder on his desk, taking a moment to look over some kind of document. I have news for you regarding your instruction for AP Art Design and Photography. You mean Mr. Yadakon? Yes, Mr. Yadakon. A fine teacher, if student surveys are anything to go by. He also spoke quite highly of you. Oh shit. He's dead? Ooh.
Oh shit.
Did you have a strong
Are you
relationship?
predicting that he died?
What? What did you say, Andrea?
Are you predicting that Yatacon died or something?
He committed suicide?
Why?
Oh, that'd be horrible. I don't see this, like, the screen, it just says, do you have a strong relationship with him? I don't know if it, like, skipped or anything, or if it froze.
Or he's gonna get fired? Because, you
I
know,
don't know.
the whole incident with Olivia and the art, you know.
Possibly.
Did you have a strong relationship with him? Yeah, I think so. Did something happen? My heart drops as Ferry's brow lowers ever so slightly. Suddenly, his tone completely shifted to more clinical. Over the last
Clinical's not good.
What? Over the last 2 years, Mr. Yakon has been suffering from a rare form of chondrosarcoma that originates in vertebrae. His tone is heavy. I don't quite know what.
What's going on with his spine?
I don't quite know what ailment he just named like he should spit on the doctors responsible for discovering it, but the practice movements and the worn-out features are undeniable. He is by no means a fragile man, but the tiredness he tries to hide is barely concealed. Every student he's broken the news to has taken something more from him. He's tensing himself slightly to be as tactful as he can. The attempt to reverse his loss as he recited scripted lines just a few too many times already. He can't muster much more than this flat citation. This analysis means nothing. I'm just distracting myself from the reality of the situation, as though prolonging confirmation would keep it from happening. Mr. Ferry knows my subtle confusion clarifies like he must have done a few dozen times already. Bone cancer. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Mr. Yarkhan was advised by medical professionals about the treatment options available to him, and the district offered him a generous medical leave in recognition of his tenure here at Singham, and he turned both of these down. Oh shit. Boy, Olivia's gonna get annihilated.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Olivia, like the only person that she trusted before Inko was Yarakan. Shit.
She's not gonna take this news well.
Yeah. The cacophony of thoughts swirling in my head makes it nearly impossible to focus on anything. Right now, all I can do is reviewing it. Time passes. I'm not sure how much, but I still can get a grip on my own mind. Ferris is calmly waiting for me to say something, but I can tell he's becoming uncomfortable. There's only one thing that I can muster, the will to ask. Why? The whale grimaces. I wish I had an answer. His inflection tells of his own questions, though. The exchange seems to give Ferris the energy to continue, however. On Sunday, Mr. Yarakan was hospitalized due to complications with his illness. He passed away the following.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh no.
Olivia was called here before me.
Oh no, she's gonna be broken.
Yeah, she's.
Oh no.
Oh no is card. And it was so sudden as well. Jesus. Counseling will be available for you and anybody else affected. Sorry, do you know where Olivia went? No, no, she didn't say. I'll let you go now, Mr. Ferris. Yes, feel free. I stand from the blacksmith's chair, pushing him closer to the principal's desk. Offering one last nod to the superintendent, I let myself out of the office. As soon as the door clicks shut, I start running. Shit, where'd she go? The sewing room, maybe? It's the best lead I have. Thanks to all those gym classes, I'll have no trouble getting there quickly. My new destination takes me up the main staircase of the school and onto the second floor. It's not long before I'm starting down the hallway of Yadakon's classroom. I breathe a sigh of relief as I spot Olivia sitting in the front door. God, what do I even say to her? My thoughts come crashing to a halt as I see another dinosaur beside her, gesturing maniacally. Ben? From outside this view, it looks like Ben is trying to talk her into something. There's such a stark contrast between their moods. I suppose Ben is mourning too. Maybe she's just handling differently. That's the plan I have in mind. What do you think of it? Olivia?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Olivia's reply came off weak and unfocused, like she wasn't talking to Ben at all. Can I count on you to be a part of it?
Sure.
I remain obscure from the view. This doesn't seem like a conversation should intrude on. I'll just catch up to Olivia after. Honestly, I'm surprised Ben is talking to her. No, maybe that Olivia is listening to Ben. That those differences are being put aside. For once, our priorities align. I have thought to come find Olivia too. I wonder, Yadika wasn't meant to each of us. Like, he'd always be around to help us, but now all the little things that make you anxious or aggravated are gone in an instant. And all that's left is reality. Why bother with this dramatic garbage? If now's not the time to be brought together, then when? I'm thinking too much. My hands are shivering. Something in my heart threatens to fall apart, but not now. Her voice was too quiet for me to hear, but whatever she said wasn't what Ben wanted to hear. Olivia, I need to know that you're with me on this.
Yeah.
Olivia! Ben kneels right next to Olivia's chair, putting the two at eye level, though she kept her averted to the side. I need to know that you're in on this fully.
Damn.
There's a strange panic in the parasol's voice. Please, Olivia, for him. Finally, after what felt like a few minutes, despite only being 4 or 5 seconds, Olivia looks at Ben's face and gives him a meek nod. I'm going to take it as a yes then. The Gator girl gives no other replies to Ben's word. The only sign that his words had registered in her mind were her hands suddenly yet gently shaking it, all the while her claws dug ever deeper into her wheelchair's armrests. Her bulwark broke at last. Seeing the droplets from her eyes drives a searing pain from my chest. My strength drove me forward beyond my common sense. I gripped the blue boy's shoulder and pulled him up. Ben! The bar's eyes snap up towards me. He makes eye contact with me, a depressive expression coating his face. Inko, what are you doing here? I wanted to see Olivia. Olivia's silver eyes finally lift, and the pain reflected in them threatens to shatter my aching heart. Ben looks back to see those mournful eyes too, though his reaction is too opposite to mine as a smile draws across his face. Inko, hear me out. I'm trying to organize a eulogy for Yadakon. Say our goodbyes to him. He deserves it at least. Olivia, me, and you. He helped each of us so much, and if the parasol rambles on, I turn my interest solely on Olivia. I push past Ben and take him next to Olivia. Now eye level with her. Ben finally stops talking. I can feel his start boring into the back of my head. He wants an answer for whatever he was just talking about. An eulogy for Mr. Yadakan. It's so surreal to think about that. To think that I spoke to him only yesterday, and today he's just gone. Not eulogy. Yeah, it's the least we can do for Yadakan as his pupils. He deserves so much more though. So much. Right, yeah. Olivia's probably feeling what I'm feeling right now. This fight between reality and emotions. Yadakan's gone, and I'm still trying to process it, trying to accept the fact that I'll never see him again, or listen to him again, or get advice from him again. Never,
Going full down.
yeah, never get to impress him or show him how much I improved because of his lessons. I don't think I'm ready to accept that he's gone. Glenn clears his throat, snapping from my stupor back to my hour current reality. I'm sorry to be so pushy, but I need to know if you and Olivia are in or not. Ben turns to look at Olivia as he says those words. Olivia, meanwhile, continues to stare absent-mindedly at the wall, almost as if Ben's words were not emanating from right next to her, but a few dozen miles away instead. Ben, I don't think I suddenly feel a cool scale and fall on top of my own. I turn to look into Olivia's pain-stricken eyes. They gaze deeply into mine, pledging, begging to make the pain vanish. I don't know. I don't quite know what should I do.
Oh,
Oh dear.
this is a hard one.
Tough decision, yeah.
Yeah.
We are not ready to say it,
I
right?
think the top one is the correct choice.
Mm, again, let me try. Let's analyze the situation. I mean, Ben is. God, how can I say? I understand Ben's idea, and it's a good idea, but at the same time, Olivia, man, it feels Olivia.
Yeah, Olivia's struggling.
Olivia is gonna like struggle pretty hard.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's like ready to say goodbye because Yadakan's literally died.
Yeah.
And she just heard the news right now.
I know the closest thing that she had to a father now that I think about it.
Yeah. God. Again, very tough decisions. I think I would go for the first option. Just stick together. Because Yadakan, helped everyone.
Yeah.
Living needs us now more than ever. I think Ben has the right idea. It's what Yadakan would want. These are scary times, so it makes sense to be afraid, to be hurt. Don't worry, Olivia. Place my other hand on Olivia's reassuringly. I'm here with you. We all are. Ben is extending the olive branch here, right? You just need to accept it. Ben gives a tense, shaking but approving nod. I'm glad you guys are seeing the situation for what it is, and just how important it is that we make this eulogy something beautiful. Olivia glances around hazily, her voice broken.
I don't want to be gone and go. There's too much that I didn't.
I know, but we need to face reality, and we can do it together.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready to face anything at all.
It's okay, Olivia. I know I was close to Yadakan, but you clearly meant so much more to him and him to you. He was the only teacher that seemed to really care, right? She nods. So you're the most hurt, most afraid.
afraid.
And we're here to support you. You just need to help us help you. If you're not ready to face reality, we can help you to think straight, to face it together. Can you do that? Her eyes rover over both Ben and I, and then back to our interlocked fingers. I take hold of her other hand. She blushes and looks at me dead in the eyes. Can you help us?
Okay.
I hope so. Hopefully we did the good choice.
There are no food at
I'll
the
think about it.
morning show.
I'm still afraid. But if you're there,
I'm here. Ben clears his throat. That was very smart of you, Inko. His hands aren't tensed up. He's calmed down a bit. He opens his mouth to continue, but I hold a hand up to stop him. Leave his hand enough for one day. Ben, could we get some time alone together? Oh, of course. I'll give you a bit of time to process all this. Then he walks up to me and pats me on the shoulder, with a final solemn look at Olivia and nod towards me. He walks out of the classroom and leaves Olivia and I alone. As the door clicks close behind me, I hear Olivia take a sharp and shuddering breath before turning to look at me. Her eyes are glossy and puffy on the edges. Trails of tears stain down her cheeks. And her expression is of someone who doesn't want to believe that it's true, who knows deep down that it is. As I look at her, I feel my emotions come back twice as hard. No, I need to be strong for her sake, damn it. Olivia, I try to find the proper words to say something to her. Anything that could give her any sense of comfort to ease her pain. But my throat began to tighten up like someone's hand around my neck. I don't even notice that I'm crying until my vision becomes blurred with tears. Jeez. Now it's time for Inko to, have those aftermath emotions. Without thinking, I wrapped my arms around the Baron as I blew her into a hug. Olivia seemed shocked at first, frozen by my sudden reaction. But I then feel a pair of arms wrap around me and hands clutching my jacket. Olivia begins to softly sob into my shoulder. They're both crying now. I feel my own resolve break down as I hear the increasing pain in her cries. When we're like this, I can't even pretend to be the stronger one anymore. Maybe I could bear the pain of Yarakan, but seeing Olivia like this, I hold on tighter. I don't want to let her go. Suddenly, she mumbles something to my shoulder. What was that? We pull apart, and I look over Olivia. Her sunken face is covered in splotches and trails of wet and dry tears. She's hyperventilating. Looks like an absolute mess right now. Despite this, her eyes are fierce and lively as they meet mine.
I need to do something.
Right now, she doesn't respond, hurriedly rolling down the hall towards the elevator. Where would she? The fountain. The only place she could be going. I step forward to follow her, but stop. No matter how I try, I can't continue. This is Olivia's promise, not mine. I have no right to intrude into it like that. My hesitance robbed me of any choice in the matter. She went alone. I'm a fucking idiot. Alone, in this freezing weather, while she's going through this.
No.
What the hell was I thinking? I start my silent march through the halls, out the building and into the frozen wilderness. It's cold out, freshly starting to snow. The world just feels so much smaller, muted and colorless. Now's not the time. I must find Olivia. There's thin tire tracks finally laid on snow. Passing out down the sidewalk, I follow them. The path is serene. The falling flecks of white make it feel like one of Olivia's landscapes. The fountain must be around the corner. Oh god. I should have gone with her. Of course, the fountain is only accessible with stairs. The steps are tall and coated in a thin layer of ice. It's a death trap. Something rolls down and bumps my shoe. It's one of Olivia's handles. My face is flushed with heat and my blood runs cold. Oh my god, I can't lose two people in one day. Please. I will myself to look up. 8 steps up, Olivia's wheelchair is toppled over its back. Seat ripped, wheels spread, and it's unrecoverable. Oh. Olivia is 2 steps
No, her
further.
chair!
Yeah. Olivia is 2 steps further, halfway on the onto the next ledge. Her arm reaches up for the next one. Olivia! Olivia stops and slowly looks back. It looks like a shock and humiliation at being seen like this. She turns back and starts pulling herself up to the next step. Damn it, Olivia. I take a step up and catch myself.
So she's like crawling up there?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Take a step up and catch myself. It's a wonder she got even this far. But I found my balance and started marching up towards her. Her arm slips on the edge and she falls back.
Okay, good, you caught her.
I caught her in my arms from behind.
I didn't make it.
I'm assuming that like the fountain is like up on the stairs, but because she was a wheelchair,
Yeah, can't like make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She did mention
think
earlier that the school doesn't have like a lot of places for like ramps and stuff.
Not too much
Yeah.
accommodations. She looks
Yeah.
up. She looks up at me, eyes still filled with tears. I carefully set her down one of the steps. She hides her face in her palms.
You failed yet again.
Olivia chokes back a sob. Oh shit.
I'm just a stupid fuck up. Fucking chair.
And then continues to weep.
Oh, she's shaking.
Yeah. I sit there and stare for a moment, trying to figure out what to do. I really haven't ever been in a situation like this. The poor girl is shaking. Rather, it's from the cold or her situation. I don't know. Instinctively, I wrap my arm around her and pull her closer to me. Olivia shifts her body accordingly and we end up in an embrace. Her sobbing calms down to just occasional hiccups, and her body's no longer sapping the heat from me either.
Sorry, Inko.
Sorry for what?
Everything. Being an asshole. Being a failure. Making you waste your time on me. I'm just awful.
Don't say that. I love you. That's what I meant to say. Now isn't the time. I'm your friend. You know that. I'm here for you in the same way you are here for me.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia breaks away from our hug. Well, at least we hugged the gator, Her face is tear stained. Yeah, 2 times. Her face is tear stained.
Stop crying.
But she isn't crying anymore. She's looking down at her wheelchair. Do you have a spare at home?
No.
The wheelchair is broken.
Yeah, the chair is broken. The wheelchair is
I
totally
wonder if
broken.
I wonder if he's gonna pick her up. I wonder if he's gonna pick her up and take her up there.
Maybe. I stand up
No,
and look
okay.
up the stairs towards the fountain, then back to Olivia. I can call Liz if you want. She can come pick us after we're done. We can worry about your chair then. You're not a failure, Olivia. We're getting you to the fountain. I reach my hand I reach my hand down towards her. Ah, there you go, one of my favorite tracks in this game. Olivia's confusion erodes into a soft smile as she stares at my hand, and then back to me.
Laura, let me grab your shoulder. I've done this a few times before.
I lean in closer and Olivia pivots as best as she can. Once more, she uses her tail as an anchor in place of her legs. It's holding her up pretty well. Never considered, but that tail must be pretty muscular.
There she goes, there you go. Let's go. I want to make Yadakan proud.
I climb up to the next step, planting my foot on solid ground. Olivia waits for me to stop before quickly moving her tail up to the next step as well. It's sort of like we are each one leg. Simple enough. It only now occurs to me how close we are right now. By close, I mean I'm practically cradling Olivia against my side. Up another step. Eventually, we finally make it to the top.
I can't wait.
There it goes, the fountain. I managed to shuffle to the fountain.
You can just put me down right here.
Alright? I gently lower Olivia down and place her on the lip of the fountain. There's just enough space for her to sit along the edge, with one leg resting on top and the other hanging off. She looks into the still water in contemplation. My eyes follow hers, focusing in on the coins that have sat on the bottom of the fountain, though hard to see through the opaque ice. I have stuffed my hands in my pockets for warmth, feeling the skin of my knuckles starts to spread already. My fingers trace over the quarters I had usually used on our lunchtime drinks. Achoo! The powerful sneeze draws me away from my meandering thoughts to see the Gator girl quiver on the cold concrete seat. She's getting cold. Her jaws clenched tight, baring her sharp teeth to the world. Her nostrils flare with each of her breaths, the hot air creating a puff of visible mist. And her eyes are filled to the brim with fury, rage, and salty tears. I want to break the silence between us, ask for her thoughts. She's deep within though, raging within her own mind. Finally having the moment to process everything that's happened. In the end, it's Olivia that breaks the silence with a single, quiet, disdain-filled curse.
Damn it.
Her eyes shut, keeping her tears from failing.
Damn it!
A hiss seeps through her lips.
Made it. I finally made... But...
The thoughts goes unfinished. She lets her shoulders down and turns her gaze away from the spouting water, lustily gazing toward the obscure afternoon sun that's just managing to peek through the clouds and snow-covered trees. Maybe she's imagining that's where he is now. But what now? I withdraw my hand from my pocket, holding open for her to see the pocket change in my palm. Scanning over the water feature before us, I think back to all the times I wanted to do just with someone else. How about we make a wish? Olivia's brow furrows as she glances off the side. Her fingers grips her hoodie, and I watch as she considers my suggestion thoroughly.
Sure. A wish sounds nice right now.
I motion her forward. The girl holds her hand out to me, and I drop a quarter into her palm.
1, 3.
I nod in reply. 1,
2.
3,
3.
3. I wish for
3.
3. Our twin coins flip in the air together. I watch as the coins spin skyward, crashing through the falling snowflakes. At their, at their apex, the coins seem to pause, just to briefly touch one another. And with a synchronized plop, both of the quarters hit the water together. Leaning forward, I see that the coins even land on the same side. Heads.
I wonder if that'll double our chances of making our wishes come true or something.
I let out a huff in amusement from Olivia's comment. Though the more I think about it, the more I hope it does. We stay there, look at the fountain together in silence. For a moment, it feels as though time has stopped us around us. It's just me and Olivia experience the moment together. It almost makes me forget what had just transpired, what we were dealing with, what kind of future the two of us were looking at. For this moment, though, none of these dreadful thoughts mattered. What matters right now is finding a small bit of peace, of solace, a little bit of calm before the storm that was inevitably coming. A harsh wind chill finally brings Olivia and I out of our thoughts.
Sorry for being super distant earlier.
You don't have to apologize for that, Olivia. Everyone goes through these sorts of things differently.
You know, but I just feel bad. I know I'm not the only one who's sad that Yadakan is gone, but
Her pause makes me stop and turn around to face her. I can see in her face that she's trying to find the right words.
Yadakan was the first person who I felt was a role model for me. He didn't just believe in me. He made me believe in myself. Not just for my art, but being able to succeed in general.
I knew that Yadakan meant a lot to her, but I never realized he meant that much to her.
More than anything, he actually cared about me. About my thoughts and my dreams. I felt
Olivia's lips tremble as she struggled to voice the thought.
normal. God, I probably sound stupid saying that.
I shake my head in disagreement. You don't. Mr. Yadakan was important to me as well. It's okay, Olivia. I know how you feel. He gave me some of the best advice I have gotten from anyone, and encouraged me to follow my dreams, like you. I wish I had met him sooner. There's a moment of silence between us, the air filled with a mix of sympathetic emotions. A shared sadness for the passing of someone who made an impact in both of our lives, but a sense of thankfulness that he graced our lives.
I guess we both got our issues, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. A fresh breeze of icy air sends a shiver down my spine.
What should we do now?
I pat off the growing pile of snow off my shoulders and head. Let's see. I look at my phone. School's ending in 10 minutes. Do you want to just chill here? Chill here until then? Oh, no pun intended.
Sure.
I look around, noticing a tiny bench for two nestled against a tree. The Gator girl must have noticed as she's already holding her arms out from me. I recall something, a certain pair of raptors. I kneel down, face away from Olivia. I can feel the icy flakes melt off me as Olivia leans against me again. Her powerful arms wrap around my shoulders, clawed fingers digging into my jacket. My fingers lock together to form a makeshift seat for her behind me. With my passenger secured, I make a beeline for the bench. Lest I get caught up in what I feel pressing to my back. Oh, she lets herself drop on the bench and carry for her landing. Taking a page from the book of Olivia, I also drop uncarefully next to her, just glad to have some shelter from the increasing snowfall. So here we are, mission accomplished for Olivia. Now what? My curiosity compels me to ask Olivia something. If you don't mind me asking, what did you wish for?
I don't think you can tell someone what you wish for, or else it won't come true.
The superstitious side of myself says that she has a fair point, so I decide not to push her any further on it. Just curious all. We continue relaxing in comfortable silence.
I don't mind telling you if you tell me yours.
I guess that's only fair.
Ooh, this might give us like another choice.
What did I wish for just now? Yeah, it might. Let's see. It's hard to put into words. It's not something specific, rather a feeling that I keep coming back to. Back before I came to school, I would have wished for more friends, or a successful future, or to take back something embarrassing from the past. Now that I think about it, I didn't need to make a wish.
It's too vague.
I know, but I don't know how else to put it.
Come on, at least try.
My best memories from the past few months. This.
Yes? Being outside in the freezing cold?
And yeah,
No, not that.
What do you mean then?
I struggle to find the words without making myself sound stupid. You know, we have hung out a lot together, but it's not often that it's just the two of us.
Just us? Yeah, that doesn't happen a lot.
I wish it was like that more often. The Baronic's eyes go wide. Shoot, maybe that came across too weird. I mean, I just want to get closer to you, you know? Or at the beginning of a blush form across Olivia's cheeks. Wait. I don't mean like that. I
No.
want to get to know you better. She glances away, laughing nervously as her tone changes drastically.
Yeah, I understand. Totally.
I breathe a silent sigh of relief.
You want to know what I wished for?
If you don't want to share it, you don't have to.
No, I asked for yours. It's only right. I wished to know what I want to wish for.
I glance across the bench towards her.
I can't make sense of anything right now. I want today to be over, frozen, and to never happen all at once. I want Ianakun back, but I don't want to just replace him with someone else. It's too late to start all over again.
She stops to wipe her eyes, but they are already dry.
all I've ever wanted was someone you would be proud of. But it just feels impossible.
She looks away.
I ended up picking something lame. I'm sorry.
What's that? Liv is still looking away, so while I can hear her hesitation, I can't tell what she's thinking.
I threw that coin, and out of everything racing in my mind, the one thought that struck out the most was just...
She chews her lips in contemplation for a moment, and when she finally continues, her voice is a soft whisper.
I want somebody that I can trust.
I feel my face heat up from her words and her tone. Even with her head turned, I notice a red flush creeping over Eliza's face too. Instinctively, I instinctively jerk my head to the other direction. What I do now? We're both sitting motionless, neither daring to say one another word. If I listen closely, I feel like I can hear her heartbeat from here. She can probably hear mine as well. I don't even notice the cold anymore. Maybe we can just stay like this for a few weeks. No, don't be so ridiculous. You need to tell her how you feel. I clear my throat, searching for words that wouldn't come. She just says she wants somebody to trust. I mean, you can trust me. I hear shuffling from Olivia. Damn it, I can't work up the nerve to turn my head towards her. My neck feels like a rusted hinge as I try to disobey my body and look at her through my periphery. Do you trust me? Despite my words, she nods her head vigorously, the blush growing dangerously bright. Well, I shift my body towards her on the bench. I trust you too. Suddenly, she shakes her head a bit to bring herself back to reality.
Maybe I can be honest with you then. You're silly, and you're ridiculous. Maybe a little over-optimistic. You're thoughtful and adventurous, and you're so willing to just take me with you.
What of it?
You don't treat me any differently for this stupid thing.
She lightly hits the armrest of the bench. I guess I stopped noticing at some point. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, you're like so many words dance on the tip of my tongue.
Like?
My mouth and my brain are at standstill, one wanting to just blurt whatever, while the other keeps it all in and disseminates it in a thoughtful manner. What comes out is blah. A furious snore rips from the Gator girl's noise, followed by peals of laughter. Out of embarrassment and shame, I cover my face with my hands.
What was that?
I curse my nerves as I try to protest her continued guttural guffaws. Come on, Olivia, I'm really trying. The snowflakes that manage to still land on me melt away from the extreme heat radiating from my whole head. Olivia acquiesces though, drawing back into just a very smug grin.
Me too, Inko.
My head's temperature finally drops from the core of the sun to a more manageable volcano. Thanks, jerk. Seeing the small quirk of her own lips, I can't stop a smile from growing on my face. I guess, be honest with her and yourself. Honest. At the very start, I thought you were just out of it.
What?
You almost ran me over in the hallway.
Oh,
She frowns and looks away.
Sorry.
And then you try to get my seat moved.
Sorry.
And the clothing today?
Well, I'm not sorry about that.
I figured. And you used to be hard to talk to. I felt awkward every time I even tried. Like, thank Raptor Jesus for Damien and Liz, because otherwise I wouldn't have got to know the real you. Olivia rings her claw fingers together.
And what do you think of the real me?
She's easily the most caring person I ever know. I mean, yeah, she can be a little selfish and doesn't think ahead sometimes. But when she cares for something, she just had to do everything she possibly can for whatever it is.
Is that what you think?
Yes, I think you're quite caring and passionate and and what? And I know Mr. Yarakan saw that in you too. Olivia's eyes watered the mention of her mentor. Now's the time, Rico. Just say it. Oh!
No.
Say it, say it, say it, say it, say it, say it.
You like me?
Oh,
Yes? Why does talking have to be so hard? I prepare for Olivia's smug one-liner to crush my weak confession. Instead,
Aw.
I watch as Olivia brings her hood up and hides her eyes with it.
Really?
For some reason, seeing her like this fills me with a well of confidence. Yeah,
I hear you say it.
I like you, Olivia.
I don't get how.
Her hood peels away just enough so I can see her shimmering silver eyes.
Why would you like someone like me?
Well, I like...
I like you too.
Olivia brings her leg to her chest, holding the lips tightly to her. She brings her hoodie's hand over her legs, transforming herself into a crocodile-shaped igloo. An olive igloo.
Oh, slippers was a bad idea.
Oh crap. Yeah, you okay?
Fine. Just call someone.
I cough awkwardly and get my phone out to call Liz. Hello? Inko, is that you? Aren't you supposed to be in class right now? Scalar let Olivia and I out early. Oh, okay. I was told about Professor Yadakon. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I'm alright. I am with Olivia by the old park by the school. Her chest busted and we are kinda stuck. There's an eating wine from the bundle crocodile next to me, her tail wrapping around her as to hug herself. Rogue, in this weather, are you two okay? We're fine. Can you come pick us up? Sure, I think I remember where that is. I am with Principal Scalar right now. Once we are finished, I can get you two on the way home. Thanks. After some shuffling, the call drops. I turn back to Olivia, She seems more anxious than anything right now. You alright?
I'll be okay.
The stovepipe maw of the olivey glue chatters quietly in the cold. My concern finally takes hold, forcing me to finally close the gap between us. She said that the chair had no replacement. It would take a while for anyone to come in. That means she'll be trapped at home, completely sealed off from the outside. Man, the beginning of Olivia's annoyed protests die of exposure, becoming a grumbling acceptance as I wrap my arms around her shivering form.
You're lucky you're warm, Inko.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it as her body shifts and nestles closer against me. Olivia tails lays on my lap, the shivers reverberating through the most. I lay my palm on top of it, feeling the cold limbs shaking slowly still. Some long distant trivia about limbs losing heat the fastest springs she made, and in the hopes of keeping frostbite away, I pat the heavy tail. And as I do so, I hear the silly sound rumbling from Olivia's chest and through the rest of her. It's like a purring cat almost. There's a new sensation on my cheek now, soft and warm. Oh,
So,
she
Ooh!
about
she's
time.
huh? Her lips are planted
Nice.
firmly on my
Yes.
cheek, and this feels nice. As I continue to warm her tail to her, I feel her warm lips press more and more against my cheek. I don't know if kisses are supposed to go this long and be this wet. And now the lips are moving and some pointy things are there and munch. And that's her teeth. Oh,
That's normal.
Olivia instantly lets go of my cheek from her non-lethal bite.
Fuck, sorry. I'm new to this stuff. I'm nervous.
It's okay, really. I put a hand to my cheek to feel the damage. I feel the indents of her fangs, but nothing serious. I almost even start falling asleep before we hear a car pull up to the bottom of the hill. Olivia perks up and leans forward to try and see who it is. A few seconds later, Liz's head rises above the stair, scanning like a submarine periscope. Crap, it's gonna be tough getting all the way back down, even with Liz's help. I look back and smile at Olivia, still huddled against herself and clinging to my arm. You ready? Today seemed to drag on endlessly. Liz's arrival had ended our embrace, and she had quite the door look on her face. She said she'd been in a meeting with the principal, and I could only imagine how the faculty and student council were reacting to Yalakan's passing. Her mood seemed to lift a little, at least, when she saw Olivia and I both huddled together beneath a tree. Olivia's mood, on the other hand, plummeted, probably from the way Liz and I had to carry her to the car. The ride to the Payne household had been silent, save for Olivia's grumbling embarrassment. Think I'll be in a similar mood if I was treated like a sack of potatoes, but then again, how else we were supposed to carry her? I should suggest more leg workouts to Coach Sully, just in case. There you go. Damien and Randy were waiting for us at the curb, the other man looking over Olivia with worry. When your friend told us, Sophie and I were beside ourselves.
I'm fine, Randy. Just
Randy didn't really hear her as the instant her car door was opened, her legal guardian pulled her up into one hell of a bear hug. Come on, I'll get you kids some hot cocoa. Damien watched on with a smile of relief as his father hauled over his shoulder and marched into his home.
You guys will stick around. Vinny's still at school, so we have the consoles to ourselves.
It's still pretty early, all things considered. Sure, sure. I love some hot chocolate right now. Oh, sorry, it's you.
Liz.
I'd like to really, but the council still needs to prepare the arrangements for Yatacon's. Well, you know. Maybe I'll come by after if I can.
Alright. Well, if you do, make sure there's some cocoa left.
Appreciate it. With that, Liz drives off down the street.
Come on, let's head inside before we turn into popsicles.
Settled into the well-worn couch, I notice a distinct lack of a baronic seat. Where's Olivia? Ren chimes in from the kitchen, busying himself with her old-fashioned kettle. She wanted to rest on her bed for now, boys. Give her some time. No one can resist hot cocoa during weather like this, especially how I make it. Never heard of home-brewed hot chocolate, but if it's anything like his cooking, then it must be some good stuff. After a few minutes, Rennie comes out with a tray. Here we go. Here you guys go. He passes around a few. Yeah, it's even have their names on the cup.
This is horrible.
Yeah. He passes around a few Christmas-themed mugs labeled with the family's names, and leaves the last one on top of a nearby drawer. You're gonna have to be Vinny for a bit. You go with that. Yeah, thanks, Randy. Man, you look cold. Were you out there long? It's true. By now the snow on my jacket's melted and my clothes are chilly and soaked. Feel free to take a load off until you warm up. I'll be in my bedroom resting. Holler if you need anything else. He gives Damien a pat on the back and leaves. The mug is hot to the touch, but it's a welcoming feeling to warm up my icy fingers. I take a moment to gently blow air on the beverage to cool it down before moving to my lips. Yeah, it's pretty good. Damien is shrugging his. He finished the swig and sets down the glass down. That must be half of it in one go. Well, there are multiple ways to enjoy anything. After today's event and weather, I really needed this. Another sip. It really is helping warm me up. I didn't even notice how cold I was.
Hey, Vinny.
Yeah?
You good?
I'm holding together, yeah. Still a bit scattered.
I don't blame you. Hey, Pops doesn't want you venturing back into the tundra out there. You up for a game or something?
He gestures to the entertainment setup. No, but go ahead. I'll watch. Damien thinks for a second. The feel gives him his head turning in conflict. Really, I don't mind.
Alright, I'll get set up.
Damien set his game up, searching several mismatched cases for the right CD and giving the screen a good thumb up to get it to work properly. Grabbing a controller, he turns on the X-Rocks one, selects something called Rock Ring ODHG, and settles deep into his groove on the couch.
This one's my favorite in the series.
After a minute or two of gathering a full lobby, the Dilophospinal Dino picks his class and begins his virtual rampage. Only a minute in, and he managed to get the first kill. I'm just a bit burned out for the day, getting pretty tired actually.
Hey, Inka.
Yeah?
Olivia didn't come back with a wheelchair. Did something happen?
Yeah, she isn't taking Yadakan's passing well.
Man. Well, I'm glad you were there for her.
Mm. My eyes remain on the screen, lost in the vibrant violence as some in-game announcer proclaims Damien's digital massacre. On his part, Damien's frills wavered like crazy, and it looked as if his arms also want to wave in victory.
You, want to talk about it?
I don't want to take up your time, Damien.
Come on, man. We've known each other for a while. You can be honest with me.
I'm not sure where to begin, really. Yadakan was really cool. I don't really have the right words for it. Somehow, I think I am unqualified to speak on it compared to Olivia. She knew him better than I ever did.
He was important to her, yeah.
We talked about it for a bit before Liz picked us up, but I'm worried I'm not much help.
Well, that's what we're here for, right? To help her out any way we can. Best thing to do is to be ourselves for her. And she'll eventually go through the motions her own way.
Yeah, that makes a surprising amount of sense. I look I slowly look up from my mug over to Damien. And you make it sound so easy too. Damien be like, this coffee sure makes me intelligent. He briefly meets my gaze before returning his attention to the screen.
I know I'm not the smartest guy around. But I do know Olivia. We don't share parents, but she's still my older sister.
Older sister?
Her birthday is first, duh. And knowing Olivia, she'll be able to manage. But how are you managing?
Me, trying to sort the maelstrom of emotions running rampant in my head is overwhelmed, I guess. I wish I got to learn more from him.
Olivia could probably recite some of his lessons by heart.
She probably could.
I remember the first time she got to work with some special paints in his class. She was just ecstatic. She came home a mess, covered all over with blues and greens and leaving tracks behind wherever she went. When Mom saw her carpet vandalized, she threw her right in the backyard and hosed her off. I ended up joining in because it looked fun.
I in the hallway lead to her room. A part of me wants to see if she's alright. That part simply wants to be closer to her again. Damien looks back again, the unspoken question clearly right across his arched brows. What about Olivia and you? Speaking of, I may have told Olivia that I liked her.
Time.
Huh?
What? You two stuck together like glue ever since the summer barbecue. I mean, come on now. Anyone with half a brain could see that you were becoming more than friends. All the signs were there.
And that's why I don't have my brain fully, because I use one to see you guys become a couple.
Although, it does worry me a little.
Why is that?
Well, think about it. Your teacher just passed away. You're both wrecks right now. What if it's just that suspension bridge thing?
I don't
Damn,
know,
for a
man.
himbo, he's kind of smart. What is it?
A
And
smart, dumb himbo. I don't know, man. It only just happened.
You're right, sorry.
I do like Olivia. I know that. I guess I'm a little scared of the future.
How so?
There's just a bunch of things I still don't get about Olivia. Or maybe friendship in general. When I first arrived at Sanhamed, I never really had any friends like you guys. But to suddenly be involved in all of this, I don't know.
I think I get it, yeah. Things could be a little dramatic around here.
One way to put it.
What's so different about your old friends?
Never really had any. Well, that's not true. I had friends, but they were like day friends, you know?
Classmate friends, yeah, I got a bunch. And you folks constantly moving means they only ever lasted like a year top.
Yeah. Am I a day friend?
No way! You come to our parties and everything. In fact, look,
He points to the scoured patch on my jeans where Vinny's acid punch had failed to completely wash off.
we got you marked.
Thanks. It means more than you know.
To be honest, I always had a good feeling about you. Thought you'd be a decent addition to the group, but to see Olivia actually start opening up around you 2 months ago, that was unthinkable. All those years I was trying alone, you know? Made it all worthwhile. Not to take credit or anything, I'm just really glad to see you're happy after so long.
Moments of Olivia and I together flash into my head. Good, bad, and everything in between. It all combines into a single image of her staring up at me with that smile of hers. Me too. Hard to believe that she's been dealing with so much inside when I first met her.
Well, Nico, some people just have a lot of problems that they hide from the world. For example,
He puts the controller down and shifts to look me in the eye. His character is instantly sniped.
that hot chocolate gave me a tummy ache.
I'm being serious.
That was serious. It can be little things like that. Little stresses that add up. Now, it doesn't bother me, but someone else? It might just ruin them. If you're trying to get with Olivia, I'll give you every nickel's worth of advice my dad told me. If a girl you like asks to wear your shirt at 2 a.m. and bake cookies, she's an absolute keeper.
Huh, that's some pretty good advice.
He's so right.
Yeah.
He's so right. Just don't break her heart, yeah?
Wouldn't dare to think of it. Demi offers me a fist bump, to which I happily reciprocate. A door creaks open. Both of her head turns back at the sound. Whoa! Olivia without the hoodie. She kneels in the doorway to her room, leaning against the side railing. Damien nods to me and continues his game, The ambient gunfire and controller clicking fills the silence. I take the hint and stand up, slowly approaching Olivia as she tries to shuffle down the hallway. She's completely upright in display of pure confidence. Even her gaze upright as she amplifies her dignity. I love to tell her how cute that is when I'm not so drained. I wordlessly offer her a hand, and she accepts it. With her on my shoulder, I walk the both of us towards the living room couch and plop down on it with her. Oh, here! I lean forward to grab her cocoa from the coffee table. Most of the warm has gone by now. Guess I can go warm him up in the microwave for her. She's tugging my arm. Come on, it's cold. She started leaning hard against me to keep me from getting up all the way. Alright, jeez. I give her the mug and she goes to start starts sipping instantly. Not simping.
She's not simping.
My
Well, maybe
bad.
she is simping a little.
I was going to warm. My voice dies as I feel her settle against my legs with a relaxed hum. Oh. Her body relaxes more, and I am allowed to sit up enough for her to settle in by my shoulder. She's warm. The two of us watch Damien's game continue. Olivia continues sipping. Goddamn, I cannot say sipping. I'm saying simping, not sipping. Down her drink, letting one hand free from the mug. Her hand finds its way to mine, and our fingers curl around each other. Damien plays a few more games. I don't really keep track of how well he does. He finished one last match and yawns, stretching back over the couch.
Alright, that's probably enough for me. I'm gonna go get going. Give you two some space.
Okay. Damien gets up from the couch and slides his controller near the cabinet where he lied before. On his way out, he stops to look right into my eyes.
Yeah, keep things chill, man. Don't do anything stupid, alright?
Yeah. Nods and heads off to the depths of the house. And just like that, it's quiet once more. Is she asleep? That's you again, MJ. But Olivia.
I have been talking. I said hey like 3 times.
No, it did not register because Discord is big dumb.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Ah.
Say it again.
Ah, damn. Hey.
Ah, there we go.
I don't think you've seen my room before, have you?
Not at all.
Would you want to see?
I'd love to. I watch her blush. Am I getting good at this?
Okay, just walk me there.
Similar to before, I help Olivia off the couch and we shuffle our way towards her room. Wow. I'm not sure what I was expecting a living room to look like, but I'm surprised. It's the air that hits me first, a strange mix of heavy, fake floral candle trying its best to cover the almost nostalgic sense of art supplies. Bent posters and paintings of dinosaurs cover a lot of her wall space, like the room is her own personal canvas. Her desk set beneath the window, Again, what space that wasn't covered by the faded looking paper was instead covered in dried up paints. Right next to that, a dresser holding up a decades old television and retro gaming consoles. All in all, it reminds me of the rooms they had shown older high school movies. So, where do you want?
Just on the floor is fine.
I gently lower Olivia to the floor, letting myself sit cross-legged next to her in the process.
So, what do you think?
I think it suits you. Figured you wouldn't have any chairs.
This really soft rug and a beanbag chair over there.
She gestures to a beaten up lump in the corner near a large lamp. Olivia pulls something off her bed. It's a laptop, open to a music program. But I don't recognize any of the songs, or bands, or albums. It's a pretty big track list. What music do you listen to? Oh,
Sort of a closeted bed. Whenever I'm alone, I put some on at full blast while I do chores or art. Generator Head, Super Death, Iron Tomb, you name it. What do you listen to?
please let us get in. Don't lock us away. Mumble rap. At least I should mumble rap.
If that scratches your brain, then. Anyway, my dad was super into heavy metal when I was a kid, and he got me into it. When Timmy and I would be playing out in the yard and his mom would be making lunch, our dads would be in the garage blasting heavy metal while they worked on the car.
Working on cars?
Yep, my dad and Uncle Randy would Randy would fix up some cars.
She clears her throat. Huh. I think that's the first time I have heard you call him Uncle Randy.
Yeah, I call on that sometimes, along with Auntie Sophia.
You call him Auntie Sophia?
Your right hand comes off?
What do you... Olivia lunges over to chomp on my hand, and I have to take a moment to check my fingers just in case. Hey, I was joking!
So was I. But yeah, I listen to a lot of this. You want to hear any?
She offers me the trackpad. Anything I see, huh? Say, what kind of music is B-flat?
Music is a bit lame, actually.
B-flat.
Wait here, there's actually something else.
Something else?
Something nobody else gets to see. I'm gonna show you my chest.
Whoa!
Oh,
I don't think it's that kind of chest.
Fefron was like, oh shit.
Look,
Olivia holds up a small wooden box. There are two rusted metal latches that have long since aged past their use. I can't see it quite well in the dim lighting, but I think if I were to hold up in the sunlight, I had seen a thin layer of glitter glue coating the whole thing. It's also been painted carefully, with very thoughtful attention to the tones. What could even be inside? Honestly, no guesses come to mind. Could it be anything?
what are you waiting for? Open it.
I carefully open the lid. Oh. Inside is Olivia's chest. I mean, the box with
are
box
you
filled.
seriously after?
Put your teeth in there?
Yeah. I mean, the
Nice.
box filled with various baubles and trinkets. What is all this?
Looks like there's a lighter.
Okay.
It's like my own little hoard. I've been saving up a lot of things through the years.
Those
Nobody
feet
else
look
has ever
so
seen it.
smart.
She holds the box for me to take. It's heavier than it looks. This must be some high quality material. With the box in hand, I sit on the end of the bed. Olivia managed to crawl her way up to sit beside me. She reaches inside to grab.
Up.
It's a picture of Olivia's chest. I mean, of Olivia's at the shore.
This was from last summer. Dad had a weekend off, and we all went swimming together at the beach.
Olivia said take a photo. Olivia said with his chest.
It's literally a chest with a photo of a chest, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. The sun was just setting, and I decided to take a picture since it was a nice view. Plus, I felt pretty.
Maybe we could go together sometime.
Maybe. Yeah.
She places the photo back in the box. Okay, I'm assuming that I can choose like what.
Oh,
Well, you're gonna pick an item from this?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I click on the photo and it picked up her photo. So let me pick the teeth. What's that?
That's my first tooth.
Wow, never seen baby dining teeth up close before. It's so tiny and sharp. What's that one?
That's my 58th tooth.
Your teeth grow back?
Yours don't?
I don't have a mouth, Olivia.
that's it. I think I never saw his
Humans.
teeth or tooth.
Oh, I love this little guy.
What's that?
Let me show you.
Olivia rummages through the box and plucks up a tiny hexagon piece. She then places the plastic ball onto it, and right before my eyes, it transforms into this little robotic-looking dinosaur. Oh!
That's a Gabukan. Dinoid, to be exact. We have Bakugan in home. I was hooked on the show when I was younger, and I was always asking to get the toys for my birthday and Christmas. Vinny's got the rest of my old collection. This one was always my favorite, so I keep it here. Oh, hey,
What? Some of these look really cool.
of course they do. I picked all of these out myself.
Where do you get these?
I pick one up whenever I see one. They're a dime a dozen.
What's that?
That's my first tooth. Uh-oh, we're doing the dialogue again?
Oops. Skip. No, I actually tried to click on this thing here. This black thing.
Oh, yeah, that? I have no idea what that is.
A paintbrush?
A paintbrush? A very important paintbrush.
Olivia's lips turn away slowly as each bristle of the brush pulls away from her thumb. Though she averts her eye away from mine, I can see the green of her scaly cheeks turn red.
Sorry, just got sentimental This was the first brush I ever had. Dad gave it to me on my 5th birthday.
Her tone falters slightly.
Dad always asked me to make him little drawings. And every time I finished one and gave it to him, he'd tell me it looked amazing. I could barely draw a circle back then, but he'd still gush over them
And she shakes her head.
I think he put them in some scrapbook. I don't know, but he kept them all.
Olivia looks back at me, her embarrassment turning to bashfulness.
Thanks.
Ah, damn it. I want this.
Oh.
No, I don't want her. Damn it. Because I cannot choose this.
You can't touch that thing, whatever that is. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, because the teeth is literally blocking.
Done.
So let's.
You know, what if it's like something like a guitar pick or something?
Maybe.
It's a teeth.
Where are
Again.
these?
Oh, just a couple of cool rocks I found around. I liked how they looked, so I kept them.
I grabbed one
She's
of the
just
rocks.
like me for real.
Damn. I grabbed one of the rocks to give it a closer look. It's a gray with thin brown lines all around it and smooth to the touch. It'll be a perfect skipping stone.
That one's my favorite. Tastes like salt.
How do you know that?
Tasted it.
And then we got this thing here.
Oh, this used to be Uncle Andy's.
Does engraving mean anything? She shakes her head with a soft smile.
Not really. He said it's hard to steal and hide stuff and looks unique. Really, I think he thought it looked cool and not tacky.
Well, I think it looks cool.
You would.
Minutes go by as Olivia continues to show off her personal little hoard. All tiny objects that Olivia's chosen to keep with her this whole time, eagerly explaining the significance of every little piece of her she's got locked away in here. By the time we're done, she's resting her nose on my shoulder. It's been a crazy long day. I'm pretty exhausted myself.
Put this back on the dresser there.
Sure. I gently move her off my shoulder, much to her muffled groans of protest. Then I carefully place the box back where it was on the dresser. A small friend pokes his nose curiously through the bars of his cage. Hey, little guy! Long time no see. Were you napping? The black and white bird replies with a series of squeaks. I like to think he's saying that he's glad to see me. Hey, Olivia! Aw, I'm pretty exhausted too. But it's definitely off limits. That leaves either the floor or the couch outside. Or the beanbag chair looks pretty inviting right now. I slump into it, the bed's inside scrunching under my weight as I settle in. It's soft. It smells a bit like paint and Olivia's hair. Does Olivia lay on this while she works? As I start to drift off, the last thing my weary eyes take notice of is Olivia sleeping soundly in her bed. With how emotionally draining this whole day has been for us, it's nice to see her looking so peacefully. I begin to stir from my deep, cushionly slumber. It feels like there's something heavy across my stomach, stopping inability to move. Did someone throw a weight blanket on me? Actually, it feels like whatever's on me is vibrating. What is it? Olivia? Whoa!
Oh, Okay.
She is. Oh me. Man, that asshole. My my entire head grows hot as my brain tries to process the situation. How how am I? How weird is she's her chest pressing close to mine? I can feel her rhythm breathing against my body. It's deep, slow, and with a subtle but noticeable rumble with each exhale. If I focus hard enough, I could probably feel her heartbeat. Maybe she sleep crawl onto the beanbag and didn't realize that I was on it. I should probably wake up her so she can get back to her bed. And it's anytime I try to move, her limbs cling tighter around my body like a boa constrictor. With all but Olivia's tail wrapped around me, an attempt of escaping her hold is fruitless. Olivia's look even more peaceful than she did on the bed. Maybe she doesn't know that I'm here. I'll leave her be. Last thing I want to do is make her a cranky gator. With my free hand, I manage to grab my phone. Check the time. The digital clock says that it's only 5 minutes past 4:30. Plenty of time to continue my nap. I nestle my head back into the beanbag and let the feeling of Olivia's rumbling lull me back to sleep. This feels nice. And I think this is it for today, fellas.
Yeah, that
Almost,
sounds good to
yeah,
me.
almost 3 hours of live stream.
It's fun.
Yeah, we had
Wow,
a,
that long? Wow. It didn't even feel that long.
but it was, and we got a lot of revelations. Now they're basically together now, which again it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I want to see what type of ending we're gonna get. We're gonna get, uh, one of the four endings. I hope I can get the best endings. You know,
Yeah, if not, you can continue like replaying the game.
now I will replay the game. Yes, I want to get all the endings after all. Uh,
Yeah,
so
That's a good idea. Yeah.
I
so
So let
heard.
me guess. I'm guessing there's like a bad ending, the
okay.
best ending, and two like neutral endings, kind of sort of.
Okay, basically, we got ending one, which is the worst ending possible. It's the one that it's the end that
Oh yeah, we don't want
yeah, you fuck it up. Ending two
Yeah,
is the bad ending. It's not the worst outcome, but it's still not great. Ending three is the good ending.
that.
It's not the best outcome, but it's still a good ending. And ending four is it's the best outcome possible. So yeah, that's how this game the game endings system works. But
right.
anyhow, thanks for joining with
It's
me,
a,
guys.
a lot of capture, no?
Yeah, I had
Oh,
fun.
Yeah. So
uh,
now it is time to say goodbye. So goodbye, MJ, and goodbye, Tocho.
goodbye.
Good night.
Good night.